to the channel. It's a great day. The Army-Navy football game is on. I took a quick break from that to come and film this quick episode because daylight is burning and I want to show you guys what I'm actually doing on this grill. So what are we doing today? It's something that I've wanted to try for a good while, and that is cold smoked cheese. Now there's a bunch of different ways you can do this. A lot of times if you're researching on the internet, you'll see like the long perforated tubes that have the Traeger style pellets that go inside. That looked really interesting to me. The other way is the old school style where you actually have a massive vertical wood box. And I feel like that's more traditional, and that's great for doing like bacon, doing cheeses, maybe lightly smoking some sausage, or just cold smoking anything really. So the thing is I'm not gonna build a big box to try this for a couple pounds of cheese. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my offset smoker to try to cold smoke this cheese. Now it's gonna be a little bit challenging in just keeping that temps down really, really low. But stick around and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. I got the fire out there going right now. You guys will see that momentarily. And yeah, let's get to making some smoked cheese. Apologize for the camera angle. My camera person has gone to a Christmas party, so it's just me and my trusty tripod today. But here's what we got. We have some super sharp cheddar cheese and some Colby Jack cheese. Now my favorite cheeses, believe it or not, are the Walmart store brand. I feel like they have the best flavor. They're a great everyday cheese, and I didn't try that today. So I went to my local grocery store. Actually, my wife went to the local grocery store and got these cheeses here. So again, super sharp cheddar, and we have some Colby Jack. So behind that, what are we using to make this wood? So we have my trusty pecan. This is my go-to. I love this wood for smoking everything. It's gonna give it a really, I think, kind of a harder flavor than if I was to use like an apple wood or a beech or any of those kind of softer woods. And the other thing is I had two trees. We had a big storm that blew through here, and I had two trees that kind of fell in the front yard. So one of them is a red oak tree. So I've sliced off some bits of red oak. And then the other one is just another regular kind of a scrub oaky looking tree. That might not be the best description for it. It's a little taller than that. But yeah, so these are really green woods. And I'll talk a little bit more whenever I get to that section, but yeah, so this is what we got. We got these woods here, and we got the cheeses. Get the fire going, and let's get to cutting. Cheese sliced up right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on the plate, and I'm going to place this on a little bit of parchment paper as well. So one of the things that I do to get this the cheese ready is I brought it up to room temp. I'm sure you guys have picked up, I like cooking all of my stuff at room temp. The reason why we slice the cheese is, in my research, because if it was a whole brick the way it was straight out of the store, it will, the cheese doesn't really absorb as much of that smoke. So I'm gonna space this out quite a bit. And then, let's get this over here. Yeah. And I'm just using general parchment paper here. I don't have one of those fancy grates that they use or anything like that. I think ideally that's a great idea because the cheese has enough, the smoke has enough time to like really tumble underneath that cheese. So what I'm gonna have to do is, again, because there's gonna be a massive exercise in heat management, it's gonna be a lot of going out there and micromanaging the smoke, micromanaging the heat, and really turning these cheese blocks over quite a bit. So I don't want them to touch, and when I lay them out there, I think this will make a lot more sense. So yeah, let's get this stuff on the fire and get that going. back for round 3. So one of the joys of working with a tripod is sometimes this stuff doesn't just save, and it's incredibly frustrating. But what do we have here? So I pulled all the cheese off. In the end, the fire got a little bit warmer than it should have. It got up to about 150, but I'm pretty confident that we have plenty of smoke that rolled over all of this. You can see that some of these pieces, specifically the Colby Jack, got deformed a little bit, and yeah, and you know, it's awfully sweaty right now because of the heat and all of those fats and oils kind of bubbled up to the top. So what did I do to smoke some cheese on an offset cooker? It was honestly a pretty big pain. I had to start a secondary fire. Started it with a fuse of charcoal. You guys are looking at this right now. I put some wood on there, so I would let the wood kind of go down to coal, and that would bring individual coals from the wood over to the smoke box. Again, in the end, the heat went up quite a bit, and I grabbed just too big of a piece out and stuck it in there. But overall, I'm really optimistic about this cheese. It smells really, really smoky right now, so it's gonna need a lot of time to mellow. Hopefully it's mellowed out enough by Christmas time, and we can really enjoy this. So yeah, guys, thanks for following. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys spending the time on the channel. It's done a lot better than I thought it was gonna do, especially for the first month. So if there's an ask, like, subscribe. Be sure to comment too. Comment and let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see me cook. Let me know what you guys are interested in. You know, obviously I do a lot of campfire, I do a lot of smoking, I do a lot of things on the open fire and the grill. But I'm happy to do stuff in the kitchen as well. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'm happy to get that going for you. I've got a ton of ideas, but I'd love to get your ideas as well.